The phrase outer darkness casts a long shadow. It appears in Matthew chapter 25, verse 30. A passage filled with anticipation and dread. This phrase speaks of a destination. It is a place reserved for those deemed unworthy. This concept is central to understanding the gospel message. It highlights the consequence of failing to heed Christ's teachings. The stakes are high. Eternal destinies hang in the balance. We must carefully examine what outer darkness signifies. Jesus often spoke in parables. The parable of the talents is one such story. A master entrusts his servants with different sums of money called talents. He expects them to invest wisely. 2 servants double their master's wealth. They receive praise and enter into his joy. The 3rd servant, however, is fearful. He buries his talent, returning only what was given. This servant faces a harsh judgment. He is labeled wicked and lazy. His punishment, cast into the outer darkness where there is weeping and gnashing of teeth. This parable serves as a stark warning. It underscores the importance of utilizing the gifts God has given. Interpretations of outer darkness vary widely among scholars and theologians. Some see it as exclusion from the kingdom of heaven, a place where the gates are shut tight, leaving many outside. This exclusion is not necessarily about hellfire and brimstone, but rather a profound separation. It is the absence of the joy found in Christ's presence. Imagine a great banquet filled with light and laughter. Music, laughter, and fellowship abound, creating an atmosphere of pure joy and celebration. Yet outside in the darkness stands a solitary figure. He cannot enter, no matter how much he longs to join. He's left with only the echoes of joy and the pangs of his own making, feeling the weight of his exclusion. Others view outer darkness more literally as a place of tangible, oppressive darkness. They equate it with hell, a place of eternal suffering where flames and torment are ever present. Here the weeping and gnashing of teeth are not metaphorical, but are expressions of real, intense pain. They represent real anguish, both physical and spiritual, a torment that is deeply felt. The absence of God's presence is the ultimate torment, a void that nothing else can fill. Section 4. Symbolic Resonance and Latter-day Saint Interpretation. This section delves into the profound meanings and interpretations within the Latter-day Saint tradition, exploring how symbolism plays a crucial role in understanding spiritual concepts. Outer darkness might also be symbolic. It is often depicted as a place of utter desolation and despair, a stark contrast to the light and warmth of God's presence. It could represent the profound regret and shame experienced by those who squandered their opportunities. These individuals may feel an overwhelming sense of loss and sorrow for the choices they made. They lived for themselves, neglecting the needs of others and the call to serve God. Their actions were driven by selfish desires, ignoring the suffering around them. Now they are left with the heavy burden of what could have been. The weight of their past decisions haunts them, a constant reminder of missed opportunities and unfulfilled potential. The Latter-day Saint tradition offers a unique perspective. It provides a framework for understanding the consequences of one's actions and the importance of living a life aligned with divine principles. They believe outer darkness can refer to hell or a spiritual state called sons of perdition. This state is reserved for those who have committed the gravest of sins. This is reserved for those who have known the fullness of God's glory and then knowingly and willfully rejected it. Their rejection is seen as a deliberate and conscious choice against the divine. This state represents the complete absence of God's light and influence, a truly desolate existence. It is a place devoid of hope, love, and any form of spiritual comfort, symbolizing the ultimate separation from the divine. Section 5. A call to faithfulness. The concept of outer darkness is unsettling. It evokes a sense of fear and uncertainty, making us ponder the unknown. It forces us to confront the potential consequences of our choices. Every decision we make has a ripple effect, influencing not just our lives, but the lives of those around us. However, it is not meant to paralyze us with fear. Instead, it serves as a reminder of the hope and light that await us if we choose the right path. Instead, it should inspire us to action. We are encouraged to move forward with courage and determination, knowing that our efforts are not in vain. We are called to be faithful stewards of the gifts God has given us. These gifts are not just for our benefit, but are meant to be shared and multiplied. This includes our time, talents, and resources. Each moment, skill, and asset we possess is an opportunity to make a positive impact. We are to use them to serve others and build God's kingdom. By doing so, we create a community of love, support, and growth. Let us not bury our talents out of fear or apathy. Instead, let us embrace the responsibility and joy that comes with using our gifts. Let us invest them wisely so that when the Master returns, we may hear the words, "Well done, good and faithful servant." The choice is ours. Let us choose wisely with hearts full of faith and hope. Let us choose light. Let us choose to walk in the path of righteousness, embracing the journey with faithfulness and love.